Okay, so first and foremost, I'm going to start off by cleansing my scalp. So when you are wearing a protective style, especially a sew-in, you can tend to have a lot of build-up just on your scalp and the perimeter of your, your hairline where you do have your leave out, just because of the amount of products that you're using. So I'm going to go in with one of my favorite shampoos along with my Vanity Planet scalp massaging brush to really get in on my scalp, as well as a little bit under the braids, and then it's gonna also kind of help with detangling. I really do like, you've seen me use this brush on my channel multiple times. I love it. Helps promote growth, helps get that blood flow circulating, and all of that good stuff. So after I rinse out my scalp, now it's just time to thoroughly rinse my hair. I don't shampoo this hair just because I just co-wash it. I just feel like it's no need to really shampoo. The shampoo that I use on my scalp pretty much rinses down. So if you didn't know, this is the Unice hair Malaysian curly. I have 22, 24, and 226 inches in my hair with no closure. That is my actual hair. That's my leave out. And instead of using more expensive products on my hair, I tend to use least expensive products, but it's okay because it's, it's the weave. And then second of all, this Tresemme conditioner that I'm using has amazing slip. Just a great product whether you want to use this on your natural hair or your weave. It just allows you to really detangle your hair thoroughly, and it doesn't take long to detangle. In the review coming up, I will be talking about how this hair holds up. As far as detangling, it's not that bad. However, towards the nape area, it does get a little bit tangled just because, I don't know, I guess all the friction and whatnot. But as you can see, I'm having a hard time trying to detangle the back of my hair. So now I'm just rinsing out that conditioner because I've detangled all sections. Yep, and that's that. This hair is so pretty when it's wet too. It's like my hair and this hair blends perfectly when it's wet, but girl, when it's dry, it's two different stories. But yeah, so I'm just gonna make sure that my hair is thoroughly detangled. All right, so now my routines really don't change when I have to make sure that my hair is in tip-top shape. So now I'm just applying some of my deep conditioner on my hair, and this is the Main Choice deep conditioner from their Heavenly Halo collection. However, I won't be using that same deep conditioner on the weave. I'm just using it on my leave out just to make sure that my hair is strong and, coated in protein. Okay, so now I'm taking this silicone mix by Bamboo, and this is just a good deep conditioner for weave in general. I've used it in the past on weaves, and this mix can really help revive some, dry, dull, damaged, and just, bad weave. I don't want to use this on my actual hair, but I do like it on the weave. And I'm just gonna deep condition. And this is about how much hair shedded from detangling, and I don't think it's really that much for it, weave. I've seen weaves where it's been like really bad detangle, shedding, but this hair doesn't really shed that much. So now I'm just sectioning off my leave out, and as you can see, my hair is pretty poofy compared to the weave once it's dry. But this part, as far as the maintenance for this hair, is pretty simple. I just wet my hair, and then I take a buttercream. This is the Fructis, the Garnier Fructis. Like I was saying, I only use pretty much least expensive products on the weave just because it is weave, and I'm not gonna use any gel. I like this buttercream because it allows these curls to be defined, but it's not hard, and that's not how I want it. I like my hair to be hard just so that it's defined and crunchy with the weave. However, as far as the weave, I don't really want it to be super crunchy. I want it to have like a nice flowy, soft weight, type of look. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just going in with the Denman brush, putting the buttercream on both sections, and that's really it for the weave. And then I'm gonna take some Shea Moisture Manuka Honey Referral Oil, just to seal in all that moisture, as well as put that, between my tracks, around the perimeter of my edges, and just make sure that my scalp is nourished. Whenever wearing a protective style, you want to make sure that your hair underneath is in tip-top shape. Just because you're wearing a protective style, your hair needs to be protected. So you want to make sure that your hair underneath and the hair that you have out, if you do have any out, is safe. So now I'm taking a leave-in conditioner, and this is the Mielle Organics new honey and pomegranate line. Love this stuff, smells amazing. A review for my natural hair will be coming very, very soon, but I'm just making sure that I do this part in sections, and this is very important when blending with curly weave. You just want to make sure that you are really sectioning off the hair. So now I'm taking the coiling custard, and this is going to act as my gel. Basically, that's what it is. And I'm going in and I'm pretty much shingling every section of the hair. I want to make sure that it kind of like my hair and the weave are the same shine and the same amount of defined, because like this hair is going to be defined no matter what, but my hair can poof up, so I want to make sure that my hair is super defined. So that's just that. I'm just going through every section and shingling. And now this part is optional. I'm just gonna go in. This is not really a twist, but I'm kind of like taking my hair mixed in with another piece of the weave, and I'm kind of like intertwining the hairs together so that they kind of blend evenly. But personally, I don't really like doing this. If the hair was a little bit more coily, I think this will work. However, my hair and this weave are honestly two different patterns, so you'll see once it's dry how it doesn't really work when I do this. But like I was saying, if you do get some hair that is a little bit more on your side of your pattern, I think this will work. So now I'm just diffusing my hair, just because this hair does take about a day to dry. So I want to make, this is at night, so I want to make sure that my hair is thoroughly dry, or just at least almost dry. Well, I want to make sure it's dry, just so that when I wake up in the morning I can just go. Alright, so this is the next day, and as you can see, my hair and this weave are two different patterns. A lot of people said they couldn't tell. They were like, girl, this weave and your hair is a really good like mix. Personally, I just feel like it's a bit off, and my hair is a little bit more fluffier than the weave. You guys can let me know what you feel like in the comments below, but I just felt like it wasn't a match for me, so it wasn't as perfect as I like to, like I like my hair to be perfect, so I wanted the, when I'm wearing a weave, to be perfect. So this has been my go-to style as far as blending my curly hair with the curly weave. So I'm just spritzing my edges just a little bit, and then I'm going in with the Mielle Organics honey and ginger styling edge gel. This is my stuff. As you can see, I have a little bit on my edges just because I love it so much. No, I'm just playing. I really don't know how I didn't notice that on my eyelash. But yeah, I'm just gonna make sure that my edges are super sleek. So I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna put that there and go in with my tiny edge brush, because I'm about to twist my hair back. I don't know if you follow me on Instagram and Twitter and all of that stuff, when I was wearing this hair, you can see that I was literally wearing it in those twists. I made sure I took the twist out at night just so they weren't being so harsh on my edges, but literally I loved how this style looked. So basically, if you look closely, I'm going in and I'm making sure I'm grabbing all of my hair as well as a little bit of the weave, just so that these twists blend seamlessly and it's not like super like noticeable that there's leave. I want it to look as natural as possible, and I definitely don't think you could go wrong with twist. If I could braid, I probably would have did a braid too, but twisting is my safe place, so that's what I did. And I'm just gonna pin it to the back of my head using the jumbo bobby pins. So sometimes a little piece of that hair is of my hair is kind of like poofy in the back, so I just kind of like tuck it underneath and pretty much do the same thing to the other side. Alright, so make sure them baby hairs is sleek, because I just love baby hairs. You can never go wrong. Like if you're gonna have inches, your baby hairs have to be on fleek. And this is the final product. My full review on this hair will be up literally the day after this is up, so be on the lookout for that. But I really love this style, and I thought that it was ideal when blending my curly hair with the curly weave. Let me know any opinions you have in the comments below, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.